Peter in Belfast asks, what is the best way to get ranked in Google? Peter, there are a lot of different elements that influence your rankings in Google. And each one of these factors, if you miss one of them, or if you're not using all of them at once, it can actually negatively affect your ability to rank. So you really need to take a holistic view of your rankings and of your SEO strategy, and make sure that you're not missing any key elements if you actually want to get your web page ranked well in Google. But there are a couple of particularly strong ranking factors that it's important, in fact critical, that you know how to use. I want to take you through a couple of the on-page ranking factors and one off-page ranking factor. The first on-page ranking factor that I want to take you through is the keyword in the title tag. This is one of the strongest ranking factors for actually getting ranked in Google that you can possibly find. Now, what I'm talking about is the keyword appearing in that top bar in Internet Explorer or Firefox or Chrome when you visit the web page. That top bar is also displayed as the big underlined link at the top of each search result. So you want to get your keyword into that little area inside the open title and closed title tags right at the start of that area if you can, so that your keyword is featured prominently inside the title tags, not just for when people search for it, because then it appears bold and you get more clicks from the search engines. It's also so that you have that ranking factor there for Google, because having it as the first thing, for some reason, it just seems to increase your rankings. The next thing that I want to talk about is the keyword in the URL. And there are two places where you can have your keyword in the URL. You can have the keyword in the domain, for example, keyword.com, or you can have the keyword in the rest of the URL. So, for example, mysite.com/keyword.html. The way that you typically want to use your keywords is you want your main keyword to be in the .com, and then you want all of your sub-keywords to be in your categories and inside the pages deeper inside the structure of your web page. So you're looking for a keyword.com, one main keyword.com that you can focus your website around, or you might put a modifier at the start of the end, just like what we're doing inside Niche of the Week. And then after that, you want each category inside, let's say, blog posts to be keyword optimized, and then you want each page to be keyword optimized. And you're focusing on your best keyword in your .com, and then not quite as good keywords in your categories, and then not quite as good keywords again inside your page URLs. So those pages are your long tail keywords. And this is a really effective strategy for actually getting keyword rankings. Now finally, it's really important that you actually mention your keyword somewhere on your page. And ideally mentioning it prominently somewhere like in a H1 tag or an H3 tag. If you're using a blog strategy to actually get rankings, then what you want to do is put the keyword inside the title tag, the keyword in the slug, and use keyword categories and use a keyword domain. And then you should basically have yourself completely covered by keyword optimization on page. When it comes to off-page optimization, the big factor that we're talking about here is the number of backlinks that are pointing to the page that you want to rank. And ideally those backlinks should also use the keyword that you're targeting for that page. In the SEO analysis module, one of the things that you'll consistently see is the pages that are ranking in the top spots in Google consistently will have more backlinks than the pages that they're outranking, than the pages that come after it in their rankings in Google. This tells us that it's a very strong and very consistent ranking factor, that if you have more good quality backlinks, you should be able to outrank your competitors. So backlinks are really, one of the strong things you want to have a look at in your SEO and your ranking strategy. Now, when you're sending backlinks to your site, you don't just want to send them all to your home page. You need to send them to deeper pages as well if you want to get those deep pages ranked. The strategies that I'm talking about here, they're not an entirely holistic SEO strategy. There's still a lot of things to consider. But what you have here is the foundation of a good SEO strategy. And basically what I'm sharing with you here is the strategy that Niche of the Week is designed to actually follow. So we've got a series of keyword optimized domains that are around your main highest value keywords. Then you've got a series of keywords that have a similar level of strength that are your categories in your blogs. And then underneath them, we've got a whole series of long tail keywords that you can then target with posts that you put into each one of these categories on your blog. So that way you get a really nice, keyword structure on your website so that you're well optimized to actually rank in Google. And this is the best way that I know how to actually get solid rankings inside Google that are consistent. It's a proven strategy that's worked for a long time, and I'm sure it will work for you too.